Hi guys, portfolio weekend update for 6th and 7th of March, showing prices at 5th of March, and as usual, before the open of the market on Monday morning, a lot earlier here in Thailand, so a few hours to go yet still. In case I forget, which I'm not unlikely to, I have an online subscription to the Times, and there is an article there about Nigel Ray, who happens to be invested into one of the companies that I'm in, well, not directly, but Tech Capital here, which is an investment company that gathers IP from universities and information on patents, and has a sort of core recurring business selling reports to companies in that field, which is profitable. I won't say it's hugely lucrative, but it's profitable. But they also pick the best university IP products that come out and invest in them directly. And they have 4 in their suite at the moment. The other 3 are probably going to be even more lucrative, but in the Times today there's an article about Bellascura, which makes portable oxygen generators, which somehow takes the air from the normal air and converts it into 96% oxygen. Now, you probably all know that air is 70% nitrogen and 21% oxygen and a few percent something else, CO2 probably. And this device, it has been with the US FDA for approval for probably a year now, and it was going to float on AIM itself back in May last year. Now, if the article is correct, and it seems very, very direct, probably even a leak from Nigel Ray himself, he holds similar percentage of Bellascura to Tech. Now, Tech holds 17.8%. The whole of Tech is a market cap in the region of 15 million, and this, let's call it 20% holding of Bellascura, is likely to float on the market in the spring, and they will be raising capital which will put a value on the company, and the value on IPO is estimated, and it is only estimated, to be about 50 million. So that would equate to 2/3 roughly of the Tech Capital market cap. So I'm hoping for a very well, first off, I'm hoping for an RNS at 7 o'clock to confirm it, but then hopefully that will boost the share price, because as you can see, my top 4, my stars and my next one, are all underwater. Novasit not quite, because if I take the trading into account, then I'm still in profit there. I'm still hugely confident on the top 6, in fact probably the top 9, and a few of these ones as well. So I think it's only a matter of time, but hopefully that will turn from red straight to green. I put orange in if they're within +5 or -5, and green if they're above 5, and red if they're below 5. So hoping for great things from Tech Capital. Now, it has been a down week, and I won't say I enjoy down weeks, but they are useful in making you evaluate and sort of look closer at your core holdings. I'm even more convinced that these are prices that one should get in at. And in fact, I don't give you the amounts on here, I just give you the percentages. I have loaded another 10% cash into the account, and I've done that a couple of weeks. So actually my performance is probably better than I'm showing here, because I should sort of time weight the cash. Now, I'm not interested in going to that sort of detail, but I just sort of like make myself feel better by saying that. So I have the trades that I have done this week. Let's see, I wrote them down here somewhere. Yep, the trades I've done this week are, I topped up on MicroSake. They are linked with DVRG. I topped up at 21, and the price is actually at 21, so I've saved my dealing cost there. Braveheart, it came out with, I topped up there at 76, and it's dropped further, and I will top up definitely if it gets into the 50s. And it came out with an RNS saying that its its company Paratech that makes the killer mask has some stellar results, in that it actually was confirmed when they tested the data with the authorities that it did actually kill the virus like they said it would. They claim that the mask kills it, not just stops it, but kills it for 7 hours or possibly longer. And they've had trouble getting the machine and getting it working. And they've announced that they've got they're setting up production deals with other companies, a company called Volts in Germany, to produce millions of these masks. Now that's going to take a little bit of time, and to get their accreditation, they're estimating it's going to take a few months, April, May, June, sometime like that, and that's what's hit the market. Typical reaction from an AIM market, because the market makers can bring it down, and lots of people will sell out because they would have been rainbow chasing, as they call it. The price is going to be volatile. I have top sliced, as you can see, because my trading profit is 79%, where my actual holding profit, investing profit, is only 13 at the moment. So I see great things. Now, this mask is the high profile element, but Braveheart, like Tech Capital, invests in a number of other companies. It's an investment company, and Paratech, which has the COVID killing mask, it makes nano copper particles, which copper actually kills COVID and various other things. And there are lots of other areas that this nanoparticle production can be put into, and they have effectively announced that they're going to outsource the mask in production, because that's not their core capability, as has been seen by the long delays taken to get it to market, and they're going to sort of concentrate on other elements. Now, they could well sell Paratech, they could well sell the rights to the mask, but I can see that being a long-standing need, because masks, you can imagine, hospital workers, they are completely safe, but I mean they're virtually completely safe, I would imagine, by wearing one of these masks, and they cost in the region of £1 a day. So it should be a bit of a no-brainer. But anyway, we will see. I also added 4D Pharma. I'm going to have to speed up because I'm talking too much about these two. I added 131 and 123, and it's now 119. It gets down a few more pence, and I will add more. It's coming on the Nasdaq in 22nd of March, I believe it is. They're raising money then, which was well known about, but again, it's on AIM, and the price was brought down to create a market and get rid of the weak sellers. I also had a long, deep look at DVRG, pardon the pun. And I added at 27.5. I will probably, now I've got 8% cash, I will probably add more if it stays in the sort of mid to high 20s. If it drops, definitely buy more, because I am convinced. I will do a big talk on DVRG next week. Gerald Brandon, the CEO, who I've told is a legendary cult figure, certainly with me anyway. And I re-listened to his Proactive interview from January, I think it was the 11th or 21st, but anyway, you can find it on Proactive there, or on the DVRG website. And it's a stellar company. I'm actually sort of disappointed I've got as low a percentage as 7% in here. Now I'm down 17% nearly, so that's probably why. But I will be looking to add there for sure. And of course, NCYT came down as well, so I added at 703, and it came down a little bit further on Friday. Now, there's going to be some announcement soon that's going to blow that price out of the water over that. I'm absolutely convinced. So if it drops any more today, I will certainly add that one too. I did do a little bit of top slicing because Legal & General, one of my dependables, got to the 280 region. I sold at 281, missed the top actually because it went to 285, and I will continue to sort of top slice that one if it rises. So if it goes up to £3 or something like that, I will probably take another slice, and I will add if it drops back down. So that one, as you can see the difference, I'm 20% up on the actual holding and 60% up when I count the trading. So my travesting, as I called it, does pay dividends there. Right, I'm on the 10 minutes now, so I know you've probably turned off already. Just mention Argo Blockchain had some stellar results. It blew the expectations out of the water for what it produced in January. The price did go up initially. Bitcoin had a little bit of a wobble, so that again helped the market makers come down. I haven't checked Bitcoin yet this morning, but yesterday it was up over Saturday and Sunday. If it stays that region, you'd expect that to open up, but it's going to be a volatile one. Okay. Happy investing, looking forward to the start of the week, particularly with to see how Tech Capital responds. Now, it's AIM, of course, so if it doesn't respond, I will categorically be adding at this price, but I expect it to be higher. So, my average is 16. With this news, assuming this news is confirmed, I'm going to add anything 16 or maybe even 17 or below if it doesn't respond in an upwards trajectory, let's say. But anyway, enough said. I'm on 11 minutes now, so I'll love you and leave you, and talk again next week. Cheers, bye.